Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you an update on my game for college because I've spent most of my time after work working on it. There's been a lot of improvements, but there's still a lot to go. This sprite over here is a placeholder because, as you'll see, it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. It's just an object created that I placed on the room. Eventually it will be animated and eventually it will take damage, but that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. So the progress for today is that now I learned how to make sprites transparent, so you can just see, obviously if I stand still, that around every character, then you can actually see the background. There is a very 1 pixel thin green line around the running animation and the crouching, I think, or the jump, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I got that working, so now you can go in both directions, it's transparent, it's actually got one picture for moving, but I'm going to add more when I can get it working. It's obviously not mine still, so I'm going to animate some of my own once that works. Crouch with a working hitbox, so he doesn't get much smaller, but he gets small enough for it to matter. I'm going to try and make a crouch and move, so you can have like tunnels that you can go through, or tighter spaces. I'm probably going to try and condense the crouch a bit more without making it look like he shrinks, because that was the problem I had when I did it initially. So then you can have smaller holes and it just looks a lot better. Jump. I had to change how jumping works. He's now got a jump sprite, see? But this is back. If you tap it fast enough, then you can sometimes go through the roof. I've changed the resolution. I know it's a bit odd, but I quite like it. It's a bit different than most stuff. I mean, one kid doing it I'm 20. One guy doing this in his spare time. I don't really have the time to make shit tons of art assets. So, and because I want it to be a fast game, then obviously the wider horizontal resolution makes sense, so you can move faster and you can see more on the screen and create more intricate levels. Much better than keeping it at, 480 by 360, I don't know, some dumb number. I got projectiles working. They don't do damage, I got the animation and the speed working. Getting it to go from there to there was a right bastard, because initially it was only shooting this way, then I'd walk this way and it'd still shoot that way, even if I was facing this way. If I was crouched, they wouldn't shoot at all. When I crouch, I am going to try and make it so they come out at a lower point, but at the moment the origin is just set for one position. Yeah, so getting that working just took forever. Made me learn, like I figured it all out on myself, but it's still quite cool. Got a single frame attack animation. This will be expanded upon, just like everything else. It doesn't actually, I can't kill this thing, but it's there for me to work with, and it works on a button press, and it doesn't mess up the collision. I don't get stuck in the floor or anything. So today's been quite successful. I've made a lot of progress. I want to add, when I jump and press down, then he shoots towards the floor. So say you have an intricate jump. Once I've got the gravity sorted, wow, I am massacring my sentences. I'm actually quite tired. I've been at work all day, and then I've spent all night doing this. So when you jump in one direction, I want you to shoot down, hit the floor, and have like a puff of smoke. So then you can make harder jumps, because the whole idea of this game is for it to require skill and be hard, because I don't want to make hand-holding babby shit. So you shoot down, hit the floor, and make a good platform. If the platform's moving, that would be even better. Actually though, thinking about it, my vertical resolution is only there because that's how high I want to be able to jump. If I was to add stuff going down on the floor, then I'll probably either have to increase the resolution anyway and just suffer through the extra way, which I don't really care about, or make it scroll down somehow, which could be difficult, depending on where the character is. So that's most of the obvious improvements. I did create a new background from an old Castlevania game that I edited a bit, but it was hard to see projectiles and the guy kind of disappeared. So if we close this, then I decided to get rid of all the babby crap and did a fair bit. It's still basic. It's still only basic stuff, but I did vast majority of the button presses and some parameter passing and collision in there. I'm going to transform this into code as well because I just want it to be one bit of code in the step, maybe two depending on what I have to do. Same with this. Like initially it was a whole bunch, like I seen a guide and it was a whole bunch of this crap just stuck in here, and that just wasn't for me. I prefer looking at words rather than pictures. Normally not like that, but in this I like the code better because if I pick up coding skills here, then they'll be applicable elsewhere, hopefully. Oh shit, what did I change? We'll say no. So yeah, that's about everything. Added a whole bunch of sprites, obviously. Good progress. More coming soon.